up.
Exactly. These people are trying to kill us.
Poor Tarpley. I was getting him in an interview, and now he's running off. Hey, Webster, you can go sit over there in the shade. Where is Jacobson? I haven't seen him all day.
Finally, I got you.
Oh, we got to move across? All right. Come on over here. We'll do the interview.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Finally, I can reach you, sir. I was following you all the time. I sent you emails.
Oh, great. We should do an interview over here. I'm off the radio in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Let's go here.
Yeah, but I got to bullhorn them when they come by.
Hey, Alex, I found an interesting name on the list from Russia.
Really? We got a Ruski on there?
Yeah, Gary Kasparov, the chess champion. Right there.
Are you getting the bankers over here? Yes, sir.
Why we are here today, sir?
Why are we here today? Do you take over?
Yeah, I'll take over. So anyway, Gary Kasparov, the chess champion, is also chairman of the United Civil Front of Russia. And at first, I didn't believe it was the chess champion, and I looked it up with, adding United Civil Front on there, and there he is. He 2005 he ended his chess career.
Isn't it?
No, what was that, Paul?
He's anti-Putin, given the fact they're talking about Russia. He's a political opponent of Vladimir Putin.
Well, there you go. That can make sense that maybe they're positioning him to come in. He's got name recognition to maybe come in and oust Putin at some point, because they tried an invasion during Bush's term with Dick Cheney leading that.
They've tried the color revolution as well, haven't they?
Exactly. And now they're picking people up for, I guess, spitting on portraits of Putin or any kind of protest now. They're grabbing people and throwing them in jail. So it's definitely the same old Russia that we remember back in the 80s with the Cold War. Here's an interesting one. Britt Harris, CIO of Teacher Retirement Systems of Texas. I wonder what they're planning on doing with the teacher retirement system. Everybody that's a teacher here that I know, my wife works out of high school. And everybody that's a teacher here, they love their retirement. It's all they talk about is their retirement. And so this could be some way, they're looking to maybe take some of that money because it's very lucrative. Oh, yeah. In fact, I'm going to look up and see how much that is.
Retirement age, and like they've done in Europe, possibly.
Totally, yeah. Have the teachers working till they're 80 because it's not a out in the sun type of job. And then when they go to collect, it won't be there. And that's what I keep telling my wife. I say, you got to be careful. Be sure you diversify because it may not be there when you go to collect.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, Teacher Retirement System of Texas.
There's a lot of newbies on there from what I can see. I'm going to have to go through the whole list.
There are. It's some interesting stuff.
New faces.
I was surprised to see the chess champion on there. Jessica T. Matthews, president of the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace. We know that, let's see, she is right there. If you watch the piece we did on Charlotte Iserby, when they first formed the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, one of the first things they did was write a letter to Woodrow Wilson telling him not to end the war too early. Does that sound like international peace?
The Carnegie Institute's always pushing war. Same with Brookings Institute. They're represented at Bilderberg. They've been pushing the attack on Syria.
Well, that's just an example of hiding in plain sight. We create something called the Endowment for International Peace, yet we are pushing for war, and we have a direct line into the president during World War I, telling him to continue the war, not to stop it too early, because we need to make changes in America. And the changes they were talking about were changing us from a more of an independent nation to a collectivist nation. And you can see that's where we're at now. That's why we have jackbooted thugs everywhere and pot-bellied pedophile TSA agents groping us.
Yeah, while pastors are getting thrown in jail for saying spank your kids to discipline them.
We covered that last night on the InfoWars Nightly News. And tonight Mike Adams will be there. And also, I guess we're going to be going live. Looks like there's somebody, taking a cab. Must be one of the poor billionaires going in today. Let's see. Did you cover John Kerry's going to be there?
Yeah, covered John Kerry. Of course, Edwards was picked as his running mate by Bilderberg. So,
right. By Johnson.
Violating the Logan Act.
By James A. Johnson.
He's violating the Logan Act.
We call James A. Johnson the vice kingmaker because he seems to be the one that picks out these vice presidents all the time. And he'll probably be picking out this year's.
Guys, go to me in just a minute.
Okay. Who's another one? Oh, here's another one from California, CEO of Palantir Technologies. If you don't know from the Lord of the Rings, the Palantir was the all-seeing eye, and his name is Alexander Karp. Interesting. He formed his company with people from PayPal, and there was something else. I had something up on them. PayPal and Stanford computer scientists. So these guys are definitely, and they have two products, Palantir Government and Palantir Finance. Basically, they're a think tank, and they help people do things with their money, mega billionaires. So they're there either putting people together or making their own networks so they can, keep their chokehold grip on the world economy. As you can see, it's imploding right now, and I think they're very happy about that. They're trying to control that implosion. Dick Gephardt, he was a former presidential candidate at one time.
Do you guys hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah, we're ready to go to you. Are you ready?
Yeah, and I didn't think I was talking to you on air. I've been talking to the other guys for like 3-4 minutes. I didn't know they heard me. I guess they just put me on air.
We heard you when you said you wanted to go to you soon. Go ahead if you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Or do you want us to keep talking?
I don't even remember what I wanted to say now. The point is, I just wanted to commend everybody that's out here and spent all this time and money to get out here. It's just amazing that all of this is going on.
The People's Media, Alex.
Do what?
This is the People's Media right here in action. People coming together and reporting.
It's called. That's really what it is. We really are. People always ask, what are you? We're the People's Media.
Yeah.
And that's why there's such disdain by these media people, the mainstream and also the so-called alternative. Like the caller people.
Those bow tie media.
They just absolutely hate this country.
Yeah,
and they'll cover just enough of the New World Order and say it's Obama, but they'll never get into how the Republicans are controlled by the very same thing. I mean, the power structure is really scared this country may wake up. I'm gonna commend the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, we salute all of you here in defiance of this tyranny. And more people from across. Oh, thank you. A lady just gave me a gold coin. You're very sweet. I can't take that. You're very sweet. All right, brother. Well, thank you. Listen, all I can say is that it is so magic what's happening here. All over the world, the people are waking up to the private corporate mafia known as the Bilderberg Group that is overthrowing our country. The Bilderberg Group openly now says that our military is run by the UN and NATO. They're openly announcing world government. They are the enemy of this country, and more we are identifying them. The answer to their 1984 system is 1776. The answer to 1984 is 1776. It's amazing. Now, when I get off air here in a few minutes, we're going to do some live streams, and I'm going to address the Bilderberg crud. But they'll be arriving over the next 3 hours. This is the big thick of it. Did anybody recognize the scum in those limos we saw coming in?
I got shots of every single one right in their window.
Good. And you're the folks with the Intel Hub, right? Oh, yeah, I interviewed you once on the radio. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, that's super exciting. And we're going to do a lot of live streams out here tonight. And I'm going to try to interview Tarpley. It's just they started driving in. Is Webster Lever? Is he sitting off in the shade? Because we're going to go interview him with live streams as soon as the show ends. And then we're going to come back and do more. Paul Watson, crew, you guys have done an exemplary job. This has been total transparency media as well. Everybody's seeing the behind the scenes with live video streams at Infowars.com. The big Bilderberg list is up on the site. Infowars.com is leading the coverage worldwide with DrudgeReport.com knocking down the big door for us, along with the Washington Times and WorldNetDaily.com and everybody else. I mean, look, they're smart at the Washington Times. They're smart at WorldNet Daily. They understand the people know about this. Of course, WorldNet Daily's been covering it for a long time. Drudge has been covering it for a long time. I mean, this is really happening. Looks like more cars are about to come in. Again, somebody just gave me like a quarter ounce of gold here. I didn't even have a chance to thank him because I'm on the radio. It's all right. I'll go thank him after the deal.
Hey, Alex, I have an idea.
Or something.
I think we could get people to take this list, since we published it on Infowars.com, take this list and take one person on it and do a profile, send it in to writers at Infowars with links to what you've written up, and let's start putting this up here. Let's get more information out on these people, and let's connect the dots, because that's the only way we're going to do it, is if we do it ourselves. We can't wait for anybody else to do it.
I totally agree with you, and we're going to be going to break here, and I guess coming up We're going to be coming back with one of the, well, I guess we better just go into overdrive here, ladies and gentlemen. Overdrive coming up right now. We're going to let Paul Watson get out of here so he can file another report right now. I'm Alex Jones of Infowars.com, and we are here with Free Humanity with the People's Media. Stay with us and get the word out about this.
Thank you for listening to...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're in overdrive here in Chantilly, Virginia, and I'm posing for photos and stuff with great families and people out here that love liberty and want to resist tyranny. I cannot express to you enough, if you live on the East Coast or the Midwest, wherever, get in your car now, get here, and get this out on your email, your Facebook, everywhere. Call into talk radio. Get this information out to everybody. Now is the time. I'll be off in a minute, bro. We can take a better picture. Now is the time to get here. This is the criminals. This is the scum. These are the people doing all this. These are the people destroying our liberties. These are the people standardizing systems of control and then deploying it to our local areas. Now is the time to get to Virginia.
How many people are there, Alex, right now?
Time to get to Chantilly. What's that, dude?
How many people are there right now?
Oh, about 200 on this side and 100 on the other, about 300, but I didn't even expect half of this early.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I think by tomorrow night and Saturday, when everybody can get here, it's going to be huge. Folks, don't wait for orders from headquarters. You want to confront the real deal? You want to get out here as citizen journalists and expose the real deal? This is it. And then Sunday morning and afternoon, when a lot of them leave, some leave Monday morning, most leave Sunday afternoon. I'm going to be here through Sunday evening. I want to see everybody here. Help us get this out. We've gone so far with this. It is so exciting. And just until a few days ago, I was still having debates with people. They're like, oh, they're not really meeting in Chantilly. That's disinfo. And they had disinfo groups out saying it wasn't really going to be here, hoping you wouldn't come. So, again, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Bilderberg 2012. This is the people hijacking our country, a corporate takeover. This is the infiltration. These people are the enemies, and we are exposing the enemies of this country. So, again, I want to commend everybody at the InfoWars team and the listeners and supporters and everybody that is out here. This is nothing less than amazing what's unfolding here today. Richard, you got any comments?
I'll tell you what, it's awesome to see these people out here, and absolutely Bilderberg has to really be upset about what's going on because, like I've said in the past, they are going to be exposed bigger and badder than ever this time around.
Well said, Richard.
I think it's beautiful that we see people peacefully protesting tyranny. This is where it's at right now, and I hope it just continues. I hope you guys double in size tomorrow and then double in size again on Saturday, and that is going to bring out the lamestream media. They will finally show up and rear their ugly heads, probably with more Tucker Carlson wannabes in their bow ties, asking stupid questions.
Well, listen, I agree with you. One final point. It's almost better when the mainstream corporate press doesn't cover it because it just further discredits them, and everybody worldwide is seeing this. And that's why the mainstream media, the old stream, devil stream, death stream media, the Seth stream media, the Decepticon media, is so upset because they don't have a monopoly anymore, and we're kicking their butt on every level. This is so exciting what's unfolding right now.
It's the lame duck media. I think you guys are doing great out there.
Hammer this out. The photos, the videos at Infowars.com, the list, the articles, all of it. What's happening? Get it out to everybody. This is big. We're going to be broadcasting out here for 3 hours tomorrow live. I'll be live streaming tonight. It'll be at Infowars.com. Go to Infowars.com. Click on the right-hand side, that green link that says Bilderberg 2012. This is big. Get the word out on this on every front. This is really upsetting the power structure that all these old bankers and New World Order people are meeting in secret with their bought and paid for globalist trader, collaborator, bankers and government heads, violating the Logan Act, violating federal law. We are here. This is awesome. Everybody, get here now. Get here now. This is going to be huge. I predict 1,000 people peak. And if you go crazy and get the word out, we can get 10,000 out here. And believe me, that's not what they want. And also call the corporate whore media and let them know that you know they're covering it up. And call local talk radio in Virginia and tell their listeners to come out here as well if they don't like the UN and the New World Order.
The fight is in Chantilly, people. Get out there now. It's Infowars.com. You can go there for Bilderberg breaking news, live video from Bilderberg. Watch the streams, spread them around.
Yeah.
Let's make this revolution happen right now, right today. Occupy Bilderberg. That's right, the People's Media.